Bondi. It's the ocean playground for a city of beach lovers. But getting wet has its risks. Keeping the beach safe are the boys in blue. It's the beach where anyone can star. Anything can happen. There's the good.
That's what I like. Always you guys.
The bad.
That's a horrible way to start the year.
And the ugly.
You.
Tonight, a mass rescue gone wrong. Collapsed party people. And the summer's first nude rescue.
In Sydney, well, we've seen our summers disappeared again. In Western Australia tomorrow, hot in the east. For Tasmanians, mostly warm.
It's the wettest start to a Bondi summer in 50 years. While the rest of Australia swelters, in Bondi, La Nina rules.
La Nina usually means more rainfall for the east coast of Aussie and a larger chance of cyclones up north, which is a surfer's dream, really.
Surfers might be happy, but swimmers are staying away in droves.
Rain's died down a little bit. But like you can see from the stairs, pretty hard rainfall, you know.
But the downtime is making lifeguards increasingly nervous.
We've had no practice this year, you know. There's been no real days that we've been busy at all.
My prediction is, once this weather starts to turn good, the beach is just going to flood with people.
Mouse's prediction is about to come true. After months of rain, the sun makes a bold appearance. It's the first hot Saturday of the summer holidays. What beachgoers aren't expecting are 5 dangerous rips spread across a kilometre of beach.
Crowds just tripled and the conditions are just deteriorated. The rips are really starting to pull with the outgoing tide.
It's shaping up as the most dangerous day of the new season, the first real test for lifeguards. With so many swimmers in the water, lifeguards launch their most valuable asset. Fast, powerful and highly manoeuvrable, jet skis have proved the ultimate surf rescue device. One after another, Azza scoops up swimmers from the rips. By midday, he's rescued 40 people. But there's a limit to how many the jet ski can handle. Head lifeguard Hoppo has plenty on his mind.
99% of the time we're in control down here at Bondi, but today's conditions are just so bad. If anyone's going to drown, today is that day.
2 p.m. Thousands more have flocked to sun-drenched Bondi. The tide is dead low. The rips, dead dangerous.
Quick sticks, there's 3 guys going. Go, Azza.
You need me back there?
Azza's getting there, but he'll have 4 on there because there's 3 going.
Multiple rescues take place across different rips. Among the victims is Swedish backpacker Alvin.
Quick, jump on.
But as quickly as one swimmer is rescued, others get into strife.
Is that you, Hoppo? Just keep your eye on those 2 girls.
As Hoppo monitors the rip at South Bondi, 300 metres north, Backpackers Rip is unattended. 3 swimmers are in dire trouble. Hoppo realises the notorious rip is unpatrolled.
No, it's all right, it's all right. It's okay at the moment, but when Az drops his bloke... Oh, there's a couple out the back.
Lifeguards must scramble.
Quick sticks, there's 3 guys going.
Backpackers, now.
3 swimmers are going under near the shore. Another 2 further out. Azza floors the jet ski, with Alvin still on board. The swell and surge make pickups difficult. He rescues Kyle, a Chinese student, then reverses to collect his friend. But another swimmer is drowning 10 metres away. The rescued girl falls off. As Azza returns to get her, he loses Kyle.
I'm going to get out there, right?
Oh, she's going under the girl at the back. She fell off.
It takes valuable time to get the girl back on the jet ski.
Get on the mat, on the mat.
Now it's Kyle who's again drowning. A nearby surfer could lend assistance, but fails to notice. Kyle gets a foot on the sandbank, only to be swept back into deep water.
2 guys in close. Yeah, Hoppo, we need you back at backpackers, mate.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Moments from drowning, Kyle grabs Alvin's leg. Ignorant of the danger, more swimmers head into the rip.
The jet ski's got about 5 on there now. We're not going to be able to save everybody.
Stability on the jet ski is precarious. Then, one more swimmer struggles to get on board.
Can you get up on? Get up on. Up on here.
Hoppo heads out to alleviate the crisis. But it's too late.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything's gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
The jet ski has been swamped by rescue victims. Worse off is Chinese student Kyle. He's helped onto Hoppo's board by a volunteer lifesaver. The jet ski is back in action. But Kyle has a new problem. The rescue has torn his shorts off. Hoppo heads out to rescue 2 swimmers still caught in Backpacker's Rip. Azza rescues Kyle's dignity. But Kyle has got more serious concerns.
My friends. Oh, no. Where's my friends?
We'll find your friends, okay? Your friends are alive. That was interesting. Had a nude man on my board.
Thank you, Hype.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure, mate. This is what we do it for.
Oh, yeah.
For nice people like you.
He's a lucky boy.
He's a lucky boy. And thank you for being so thankful.
I'm nearly done.
I know, it's all right.
Oh, mate, there was people like drowned left, right and centre. And I didn't know who to go to. There was just people everywhere. There was people in the nude and everything. It was like, I had a person face down. I couldn't get to them. I reckon, there must have been like 20 people in about 10 minutes all at once.
Kyle's dramas aren't over yet.
Is he okay now?
He's okay.
Any water? Did you swallow any water?
Yeah, he drank a lot of water.
If Kyle has taken in water, he could be in serious trouble.
I have a headache now.
Okay, I reckon maybe an ambo.
Kyle is in danger of secondary drowning. Water on the lungs can kill, even hours or days later.
Yeah, look at his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get him an ambo. He's got a headache and he's tired, and they said he swallowed a bit of water.
As Kyle is taken to the tower, his condition worsens.
Yeah, oxygen. Come on. Yeah. Through here, come on.
some oxygen.
There you go, Ledge. Deep breaths and just relax.
Kyle's first swim at Bondi nearly cost him his life. But he is not aware of the danger he still faces.
I don't have need to go to hospital.
You don't want to go to hospital now?
Yeah, you should, buddy.
Because you're underwater for a long time. You nearly drowned.
He has to go to hospital because there's been stories like, no, he's not okay. Through my experience, he's not okay. And we've had people die 10 days later.
We need to take you to hospital. It's not negotiable.
You see my friend's life. He's a good mind. He's a good mind.
Yeah, if he wasn't in such a bad way, I would have thought it was comical. But he saw his life flash before his eyes, so I was kind of quite sympathetic with him, and he didn't even know he was nude.
Kyle will undergo tests and a night of observation. Lifeguards barely made it through the first big day of summer. Now, they brace for the biggest event of the year. Christmas Day, and the guest list is expected to run to 40,000. Many will be backpackers a long way from home.
This is a dream to be Santa.
Harries wants to make it a special day.
Go through the Lifeguards. I never thought I'd say it, but I think I've grown and I'm looking more like my twin brother, Kerbox.
No reindeers or sleighs for this Santa.
Well, there he is, look, Santa. Oh, he fully got a wave in. It's the biggest wave I've ever seen Harris catch. Easy. Yeah, 1 foot maybe.
Well, the crowd's mayhem. There's kids everywhere.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
While beachgoers prepare for a day of fun, lifeguards prepare for the consequences.
To prepare for a day like Christmas Day, it's pretty much all the training goes in early stage in the summer when they come in back to work in September. And then when it comes to Christmas Day, it's like we've built up the whole season like a footy season, and that becomes like our grand final day. And you know, everyone sort of needs to be ready and needs to peak for that time.
Crowds arrive en masse, including thousands attending a dance party behind the beach. The first emergency isn't in the water. A German girl has fainted outside the dance party. Deano attends.
Do you know how to say that?
Like walking past.
Then, a second collapse.
I'll take the oxy. All right.
Now 2 of Bondi's 7 lifeguards are off the beach.
Young guys come to the tower and told us someone's been put in the recovery position. The worst thing about that is you don't know what's wrong, you know. She could be unconscious, could be dead, could be drug overdose. Yeah, Mitch is okay. He's had a couple of too many drinks in the sun. I might stay with her for a sec.
Yatesy needs to work out if the girl needs an ambulance.
I think you should probably just go with him just for half an hour.
She and her friends are worried about another problem.
I really don't want to go anyway. I just want to lie here.
She's worried because in case her parents find out.
She's comfortable. She just had too much to drink, you know?
Heat and alcohol can cause severe dehydration. But with the radio running hot, Yatesy needs to get back to the tower.
She was comfortable, so I thought we'd leave her there and just come back and check on her every couple of minutes.
You're not allowed to drink on the beach, right?
Drunk revellers and strong rips make a dangerous combination down on the beach.
When Mouse goes down, I'll be the only one in Central. What should I tell them next time they come?
No, mate, we can't deal with it. They've just got to call the ambos.
They got the event for Christmas Day for all the backpackers. And, you know, people have been drunk in that as well, and we've had to say that we can't do that. It's just too busy. We need to look after the water. That's our priority. They need to deal with that with their own event. And I think a lot of them are now starting to wander down from there and wanting to have a swim. It's such a nice day. The water's warm, and we've just got people really... It could go at any stage, I think.
Deano's German backpacker is coming too, but not making much sense.
What? Are you going to wait for me? I'm trying to help you. Are you going to wait for me? I'm not going to wait for you. What are you talking about? Are you okay? Yes. Where's your friend? Harry, he's inside. Inside where? She's conscious, but she's off her head, man. Okay, have you just been drinking today? A little bit. You had anything else? No, just a little goon. Just a little goon? Okay.
Okay, we've got an ambo on the way, matey.
Yeah, perfect, thanks, sir.
We're just going to try and get you some help. We're going to try and find your friends as well. No, you're not okay.
Finally, her boyfriend arrives to help her and the ambulance is cancelled.
I'll get you some sunscreen.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, bro.
Meanwhile, the party crowd are dropping their guard and putting themselves at risk.
Get out of the water if you're drinking. Look, I've got too many people to worry about. If you're drunk getting in the middle of that rip, you could drown easily.
The tide's starting to really come in. Getting all these people, they're all getting confident standing on this sandbank, and a few bigger sets will come in and it'll wash them all straight off into the rip. And like that many people going in the rip at once, it'll be like chaotic for us, like really dangerous.
By 4 p.m, lifeguards have conducted 50 rescues. Again, the jet ski handles the lion's share.
Mate, there's so much.
Shout out to Bondi Central. We've got an Asian woman just come up. She can't find her daughter down here. She's been swimming with her for the last 20 minutes.
All right, just put it out. 13-year-old girl.
I've had a report of a daughter and her mother was swimming with the two daughters, Asian, and they've been in here and they've been getting told to move out of the rip, and she's run off, the mother with the young daughter, and left the 13-year-old. Now, the 13-year-old's now missing, so it's a bit of a worry. They said she could sort of swim, but it's a little bit of a worry that she was last seen in the water.
Her mother is ordered out of the water for her own safety.
You're going to get yourself in trouble. Now. Come on. Yeah, we'll find her. We'll find her. We'll find her. Come on. Come.
After 10 long minutes,
Sick. Whereabouts are you, Hop? I found her up here near Backpackers.
We have her. Come on.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh,
All right?
where did you go?
It's all right, it's all right. It's all right.
Thank you very much.
It's all right. It's stressful, but you've got to sort of stay as calm as you can, and because the parents are frantic. She was going to jump in the rip trying to find her daughter. You could really see on her face the stress, how stressed she was. It's a good feeling that we haven't lost anyone, and it's a great outcome for the family.
She made me very nervous. So thank you very much, and thank you them.
Thanks, boys. That was a bit stressful, but happy ending.
by 5 p.m, Christmas mayhem peaks.
Right, but I've lost all my friends.
Did you say nude run, Nick?
But help is at hand.
Need a hand, just give me a show, yeah?
Oh, yeah, mate, yeah, beautiful. How about you go and do the rescue for me?
Yeah.
You might be up next.
Just let me know and I'll go.
I like your dress.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's Christmas here, yeah.
While there's fun on the sand, the situation is far more serious in the water. Five women are caught in a rip.
Barnes, if you want to get back to third ramp for Hoppo.
The jet ski backs up Hoppo.
You come here.
The jet ski shuttles the women to shore.
Hang on. Okay, we're going to jump on the back of this. 1, okay, or 2? Here we go, here we go. Come on,
How good's a jet ski, eh? It's so handy, mate.
After being used non-stop all day,
You cannot swim.
You can't swim?
Yeah, that is very deep. Yeah, so the man helped us, so we alive.
Oh, we're very lucky.
safety on Bondi is severely compromised, and there's no shortage of potential victims. Hoppo makes a drastic decision to evacuate the water at South Bondi.
I'm back on radio. Just going to try and clear these guys' third ramp.
Copy, Hoppo. Good job out there, mate.
Thousands are herded out of danger.
My God, no more swimming down this end of the beach. No? At least we got a smaller amount of area to control, you know. It was just getting a bit out of hand. We had too many people in too many areas and too many rips and not enough lifeguards. Hate to lose someone on Christmas Day. Somebody's got to get out.
It's such a relief now, eh? It's such a relief. Just looking there instead of there and there. He's right. It's a good call.
For lifeguards, it's been a Christmas day without family, but not without friends.
It's funny, I think all the years I always end up on the pack up with the ATL Christmas Day for some reason. I don't know why it happens, but it just seems to happen.
I didn't see Dunstan for like 3 hours, and at one stage he came in to like take over from where I was. I was like, oh mate, like Merry Christmas, you know. We gave each other a hug.
And Christmas dinner? What else but a turkey pizza? New Year's Eve. As Sydney Harbour erupts, Bondi kicks into party mode.
Happy New Year!
There's a party on every corner, but the biggest of all is on the beachfront. Snoop Dogg rocks in the new year with 15,000 fans.
With so many parties in Bondi, there are inevitable consequences.
As the roadies bump out, Bondi's lifeguards bump in an hour earlier than normal.
Hey. It's a hive of activity at 5 a.m. Oh, here comes H-Man coming down the hill.
The first sunrise of the year is full of promise.
Yes, Sunday the 1st of January 2012, you little beauty.
All right, we'll chuck some flags up,
Deano leads the first patrol on the beach.
Papa, Mum, Dad, I love you! Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year's!
It's looking surprisingly ordered in a mad sort of sense. People are pretty happy and so far so good. Hope it stays like this.
But Bondi never stays the same.
Saying that there's two right there.
With Deano's team monitoring intoxicated swimmers at North Bondi, the south end is unpatrolled. H has no choice but to break lifeguard protocol and leave the tower unattended. Another swimmer tries to reach the two men. By now, the pair have been dragged 100 metres from shore. By the time Deano and Max back up, H has christened the year.
Our oldest lifeguard of the service knocks off the first double rescue and first rescue of 2012. He's pretty good, old H-man, 62 and going strong.
Now for the first lecture of 2012.
What are you doing? Oh, very dangerous, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay? Have you been out all night? You shouldn't be in the water. You could get really hurt.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry to me. Like, it's really serious, huh? Be careful, hey?
That was really, really close. That second guy would have drowned. I'd reached him like this, he was like this. Oh, I'm stoked, mate. That would have been 2 deaths. If that had been half an hour before we got here, gone. That's not an exaggeration.
6 a.m. There are thousands on the beach, but not a towel in sight.
This time of day normally, there's people doing push-ups, boxing, sprinting. They make up the majority of the population on the beach, but today I'd say it's made up of people sleeping off a hangover, sleeping off last night.
We would like to welcome you to the 2012.
Buddy. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Boys, we're just waking everyone up because I don't want you to get dehydrated with this sun coming out if you've been out all night.
All right. One reveller has started the year with an unusual resolution.
We got here at 4 a.m.
And he's done every person. He's been waiting for people to calm down and he's been shaking their
I love you all. Happy New Year.
It's barely 7 a.m. when the relaxed mood is shattered again.
So there's a girl out right in front of this dangerous current sign and we've been trying to megaphone her and whistle. And her friends just approached me on the beach and said she doesn't know what she's doing out there and she's completely deaf, so she can't hear anything we're saying.
Hands gone up, man. Hands gone up.
Trainee Max Ashford heads out.
That's a long paddle for Max. He's gone at least 200 metres.
The girl may have taken in water. The dumping doesn't help.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, Reidy, if you can, get on up here, mate. Just get the defib just in case.
The rescue victim is worse than anticipated. Then, Deano recognises the patient.
Boys, it's that same girl. We've had her before. Call an Amber.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything's gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
We've rescued this girl 3 times in the last 2 weeks. She's a public nuisance now. It's getting out of control.
Lifeguards believe she intentionally put herself in harm's way.
People should realise it's not a game. That could have really have compromised us if we had a resus going on and we have to deal with it, someone like that.
Is she your friend?
Hey?
Is she your friend?
Yes.
And you let her in the water?
No.
No.
This was much more than a harmless prank. And something 19-year-old trainee Max Ashford has never dealt with.
Yeah, well, in the end, it does make you pretty angry because taking the time out of our day to rescue her, who's putting it on, is taking us away from the rest of the people who could really seriously be drowning.
An ambulance is on its way, but H also calls police.
She will be in the lifeguard tower.
Meanwhile, it's a United Nations of backpackers on Bondi.
Cheers. Happy New Year, innit?
Feliz Ano Novo! The best beach in the world, surely, so we have to come down here for the party.
Scotland. England. Chile!
But the year starts badly for 2 German backpackers. They're welcome to shore anyway.
I'm here. What's wrong? Nothing. Are you all right?
Yeah, we're
Where are you from?
From Germany.
From Germany. All right. See the flags there?
Yeah, it's fun.
You know. Do you know what the flags are for?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Just swim between them.
Swim between them.
I'm not drunken or something like that. That was not the reason. Good that the lifeguards are over here.
I don't think you could have put your bags closer to the no swimming sign.
Germans don't know that, have the knowledge and that stuff. Yeah, I think that's the problem.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guy.
More lifeguards come on duty to bolster the team.
Guys, just so you know, Maxi's paddling out for 1 backpackers.
including former trainee Maxi.
Come around, you got to lay down, you got to lay like this, facing that way.
This time, the rescue victim is all the way from Moscow. It's a textbook rescue.
Nice form, he's got her on the board, he's pulled her back. Look at this, he's going to give her a little ride, a little floater.
I have not done it before, surfing, so it was great. The waves, you were feeling it. And it was so fast. Oh my God, it was awesome.
Yana has had the ride of her life.
Very nice, very kind. And he's very cute, blue eyes. It's what I like. Aussie guys.
Yana's not the only Russian attracting the attention of lifeguards.
I'm very warm, lovable person, and I don't like when it's cold.
I guess it's one of the perks of the job. I just met this beautifully stunning girl from Moscow, and guess I'm going out on a date. No, but the beauty of it is, I know and I accept how, that I am quite ugly, a bit rough around the edges, but it just proves that it's not all about looks. It's all about, what's in here, you know?
The new year has started well for some. For others, it's yet to arrive.
Hey, mate, you? Hey, you all right? You all right? You had a big night last night, hey?
Hang on, Chips.
Where'd you go last night, mate? Can't remember? I'm going to help you get up, right? I'm going to go up the tower, give you some water. All right. Okay? What's your name?
T.
T? Maxi.
The party crowd's sort of died away now. There's one or two left sleeping on the beach, but the full family crowd's come down now, so 9 o'clock they would have got to bed after watching the fireworks, and they're all down here now. Tons of kids filling up the beach. The beach is just going to be packed, I think, by about lunchtime. It's really starting to fill up. We're going to have a busy afternoon.
January the 1st, 2012, it's busy. This is the busiest I've seen it probably for a couple of years.
But the age-old lessons of surf safety need to be taught all over again.
Please don't swim in front of the yellow non-swimming sign. Please come back in. Go swim in between the flags.
Lifeguards need to herd swimmers into the flags before the tide turns and the rips become deadly. Back at the tower, the girl who put herself in harm's way doesn't require medical attention. She's attracted police attention instead.
I understand you place other people's lives at risk.
Yeah, I know.
Okay? Not necessarily the lifeguards, because they know what they're doing, but if they're focused on you who didn't need to be being rescued, someone does need to be rescued and they don't see them because they're pulling you out of the surf who knew better.
People are just not recognising each other, and it's just a terrible situation.
Yeah, they're taking her away.
She remarkably made a recovery when the police arrived. They actually took her away, so yeah, it was a good end to that little incident.
No one treats a hangover better than Dr. Pacific. Thousands arrive for a consultation.
The beach is packed, so there's just not enough room for everyone to swim.
Low tide is just an hour away. Lifeguards brace for the lethal combination of big crowds and strong rips.
Attention everyone in the water. Guys, we need your full attention. Again, this is going to get really dangerous down here, and we're just about to ban all swimming down here.
But there's another drama unfolding in the tower. Bondi's first stubbed toe of the year. 2-year-old Lenny fell off his scooter.
He never cries.
Did you cry when you did it?
No, he didn't cry.
This one, Band-Aids. Ready?
You know what's going to make it better, Lenny? We're going to have pizza and ice cream. Oh, it's all better. Thank you so much.
That's all right, darling.
Lenny, give him a high five.
Come on, mate. High five. Good boy.
Fell over on his scooter. All the kids fall over on their scooter down here. He's 5.
Also doing fine are Matt D and Russian tourist Dasha.
Sexy job.
That's right. It's only been love. You're going to live here forever?
Yeah, I guess.
Why not, huh?
Yeah, just come here and just gonna live.
You never leave.
As low tide hits, thousands are rounded up into the flags.
There are flags 200 metres up the beach. Please, swim here.
But keeping them there proves impossible. Then, Gonzo has a eureka moment.
I reckon we could maybe get a third set of flags up just in front of the tower. Because there's so many people down here today, we can't really have them all just bunched up in the 2 sets down north. They're too small. So making a third set would make it a lot easier for us.
Gonzo's called the third set of flags, H-Man. Upstairs for thinking, downstairs for dancing, and Gonzo does it both so well.
This will give us a third swimming area in the middle of the beach, getting more access to a set of flags.
Now the challenge is to move wayward swimmers back into the safety zone.
Get out of the water. It's a really dangerous area. Just get straight out of the water. You want to have a swim, the red and yellow flag. You come straight back to shore.
It's the same as always. You tell them, 100 times to move, but they just don't move. But, I just told them to swim in.
Swimmers who refuse to listen pay the price.
All these swimmers, keep moving over.
There's 2 now. There's one almost up the rocks at the iceberg.
Scores of swimmers are rescued in the space of an hour.
I was really scared. I was really worried about thinking in the water.
There's still so many people. It's 7 o'clock. We've got 3 sets of flags, and either side of 3 sets of flags, there's rips.
Approaching 7 p.m, it's pack-up time. But the New Year's crowd have different ideas.
Letting everyone know that the lifeguards go home at 7 o'clock. If you go in the water and you get into trouble after 7 o'clock, you're on your own. There is no one to help you.
Yeah, we want to protect and serve, but it's New Year's Day, we want to have a beer as well.
Once again, to all the swimmers out there, guys, the lifeguards are finishing up for the day. I recommend you call it a day and come back tomorrow.
Massive crowd on the beach for pack-up today. Probably be here at least an hour overtime.
Deano's been on duty for 12 hours and still conducting rescues. If lifeguards leave now, lives will almost certainly be lost.
It's frustrating because, we were meant to go home an hour ago.
Told him already. If you don't tell people twice.
Oh, your boys are starting to get a little bit frustrated, it's a long day and people just aren't listening to it.
You're rescuing the same people in the same spots. It's like they just don't listen.
It's just frustrating, they just... You're doing it for them and they don't even really respect it or give a
Boys, let's just go. Let's not watch them anymore.
Yeah.
We'll be here till 9 o'clock if we keep watching.
The beach is now officially closed. There have been scores of warnings, yet people still swim in rips.
If I did leave now and went home and someone, went after I was gone, I'd still feel pretty guilty.
After a 15-hour day, the lifeguards finally call it quits. Now it's time for them to enjoy a beer.
I know it's been massive. We've had rescues all day and probably one of the biggest crowds I've seen for many years. So, I thought after that Friday night, come and have a beer.
But old habits die hard. Hoppo and Reidy are back on the job. A couple struggle 100 metres out. Hoppo and Reidy paddle out in near darkness. Reidy picks off one swimmer. Hoppo rescues 2 more. The couple had been given numerous warnings by lifeguards earlier that afternoon.
The sand just went down. We just kept going
We can't even have a flight here. We were like, we're going to be the stubborn people that's going to die, and we almost did. That was scary.
Listen to the lifeguards. Listen to the lifeguards.
Yeah, seriously, listen to the lifeguards.
It's probably lucky that Reidy and I said we'll go and have a beer, because if we weren't having a beer, we went home, there'd be no one there for them. They would have drowned for sure.
Hoppo and Reidy finally go home. But at 9:30 p.m, a call from police. Lifeguards are back on duty.
Had the biggest day ever, and I just got home and had some dinner, and I got a call. There's a chopper down here searching for a missing person. A drunken swimmer's gone in, and he's never come out.
They both went in.
Yeah.
Both went in and one come out.
Been on the drink all day, and all from last night and all day. Come down for a swim, and yeah, never come out of the water.
So I'm pretty upset, you know. We were here to 8:15 tonight. We did loads of rescues. It was getting dark, and we warned people over and over.
Oh, yeah, affirmative, thank you. Yeah, thanks for your assistance. They've had a look at the shore. They've also had a look at the cliff face.
Postponing.
At 10 p.m, the search is postponed.
I guess we'll sort of take us as it goes in the morning. If he's still missing, then it's more of a body recovery, which will be not nice at all.
It's an absolute tragedy if something has occurred here, but weighing up all the options, they told me he was a good swimmer. Yeah, sure, he'd had a gut full of piss, but mate, I reckon he's somewhere else.
It's a horrible way to start the year.
Next morning, Deano gets a phone call about the missing swimmer.
How did it happen? Yeah, mate, I guess it's the best result. It is frustrating, but happy not to be looking for a body this morning. I'll pass it on to his job. He's all right, boys. He was drunk and irresponsible, and he's turned up at his mum's house. It's really, I don't know how to take it. I guess I'm glad he's not dead.
You know, it says it all. It was a hot day. The 1st of January, they got blind. They've gone for a swim and missed each other.
Well, he left his clothes on the beach. I guess you would, you know. He's gone missing and just disappeared.
Did he walk home through Bondi on New Year's Day in the nude and not even know about it?
Working on Australia's most famous beach might appear a dream job. But Bondi's newest trainee, Jessie Pollock, is quickly discovering it's not so easy.
Yeah, just attention to all these swimmers once again. Can you move back over into the flags? There's a dangerous current. Please move up into the red and yellow flags. You, move back over into the flags.
Most of the people that you end up rescuing, you know, you've told them 10 or 20 times, you know, to go back over, but I guess it's all a part of the job. You're all just about to get caught in the rip. And trust me, it's not fun getting rescued because everybody laughs on you at the beach.
Bondi has a history of colourful trainees.
It gives you the other end of the spectrum because we fire up off the young spirit. The teen spirit, is that what Nirvana says?
First, there was Blake, who grew up 80 kilometres from the coast.
It's just, they make everything look so easy and it's not even close to being easy at all.
Put them back on, buddy!
In the end, Blake chose a very different career path, becoming a Mormon missionary.
Working here has made my beliefs much stronger, I reckon. And I guess as far as my beliefs go, there's probably no worse environment you could work in.
Then there was Maxi. At 16, Bondi's youngest trainee.
I'm keen to work here for 50 more years.
Maxi broke another record. He took 3 years to finish a 2-year apprenticeship.
No one could ever say I didn't start off from the bottom.
Next was Deano. He cruised through, followed then by Jake and Max Ashford. Now, there's a new kid on the block. Jesse is a bra boy. From a tribe of surfers with a fearsome reputation for big waves, big parties, and antisocial behaviour.
It comes out in the media that we're all these people to do this and that, you know. we're not. We're just a tight community that, you know, will look after anyone, you know. Something might happen to one of their mates and, you know, everyone just, we're all brothers. We all stick up for each other.
Barely out of primary school, Jesse grew up surfing some of Australia's most dangerous waves.
Here we go!
His mentor was controversial big wave surfer Kobe Aberton.
I come from a family that I didn't get 3 meals a day. I was lucky to get one. And to travel the world and have your sponsors looking after you, all I needed was a sidekick, and I got Jesse, and we travelled and surfed and partied and had a great time for 5 years.
I was lucky that he took me under his wing, and, you know, I wasn't going to let him down. So, yeah, I went everywhere that he went, and, yeah, living the life. It was unreal. He looked after me like he was my older brother.
I said, oh my God, my baby, you're so cool.
Taking risks in the surf was one thing, but Jesse was breaking rules on land. 4 years ago, his endless summer came crashing down when he received a suspended sentence for dealing in the proceeds of crime.
I was at a young age and I'd done some stupid things, trying to put it all behind me now and move on, and yeah, you know, hopefully everything will be okay and just forget a couple of them months.
Now, Jesse's been given a chance to make a new start with a different band of brothers.
If we can pull him around and change his attitude and change the way his life is, you know, I feel that that's a satisfaction for me, you know, as being a boss of the lifeguard service.
You know, I was just so lucky that I got the chance, you know, so I'm never, ever, ever, well, I'm going to try and not stuff it up. I can never ever say I'm not going to, but I'm going to try my hardest not to do it, and yeah.
Jesse has 1 season to prove he's up to the task. It's a quiet weekday during a temperamental summer. There's a call to the tower.
I've got a young kid breathing around in pain. He's holding his stomach. I'm just going to check him out. His mum ran up to me.
I could see him on the shoreline there, eh?
At Southend, a young surfer suffers severe stomach pain.
Who's witnessed this? I'm his dad. Okay. What happened? He just...
11-year-old Calvin came to the beach with his parents.
Tell us what's happening, buddy. What's happening?
I was surfing and then I
just try and relax. Yeah? Just out of the blue?
He was just surfing and he came out of the sea and he started complaining about stomach cramps. So I let him sit here for a while and I thought it would sort of pass, and it didn't. It just got progressively worse.
Terry needs help diagnosing the problem.
Yeah, where's the pain? Big lumpy yak.
Bobby Yaldwin, Yak, is part-time lifeguard and full-time paramedic.
Bob Yaldwin, being the paramedic that he is, Terry's asked for further assistance to see if they can ascertain what's up with him.
Bob here's a paramedic. He's also a paramedic. This young kid's been complaining of just out of the blue abdominal pain.
Okay. Whereabouts is it? So around there. Have you been hit by a board or anything? You haven't, no? Worse when I push? Right. And has everything been normal lately? All been good? Just came out of the blue, did it? All right. Now tell me, is it definitely in the middle here? It's not on the right-hand side here?
A little bit here, but mostly in this.
A little bit here. Now, obviously, I can't see you haven't had your appendix out before.
No, you haven't.
We all get an ambo down, yep?
We're going to go with an ambulance.
Ambulance, please.
It's a little bit to the right-hand side, which may be his appendix, I'm not sure, but he's saying it's more central and just a little bit to the right.
As lifeguards try to get to the bottom of Calvin's problem, another drama unfolds at nearby Bronte.
Ronnie Lifeguards to Bondi. We got a board rider off the back of the pool. He's waiting his thumbs over.
Yeah, be going to pick him up for sure.
Okay, copy, mate.
A heavy swell pushes into the exposed beach.
The Nori swell just sort of angles in and it bounces straight back out that rip, and it's so strong.
An inexperienced surfer has been swept half a kilometre out to sea. As the tide drops, it exposes Bronte's dangerous reef. Bacon heads out. He's quickly followed by volunteer lifesavers.
Mate,
The clubbies here just launched their IRB. I don't know if they're going for the same thing. Yeah, looking at them now, it looks like they're going over. We should be okay then.
Your fairway out, how do you get out that far?
We've got a race going on between Bronny IRB and Bacon.
I'll put my money on Bacon.
It's man versus machine to get to the surfer.
Yeah, I think Bacon's won the race. Thanks for that anyway, Bondi. We won't need the jet ski.
The surfer is transferred to the IRB for the trip to shore.
Oh, legend.
Bacon charts a safe course back away from the reef. But the rescued surfer is being taken on a far more dangerous path.
Oh, they're going to get slow. They're going to hit the reef.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
Volunteer lifesavers collect a surfer swept out to sea. But they chart a dangerous course back to shore. The rescued surfer could now be in much bigger trouble.
He's just behind. He's behind the boat. Yeah, no, they're there.
Luckily, the only casualty is the boat captain's pride.
I was having lunch in the back room and I heard people roaring.
It wasn't the ride Brazilian surfer Jose was expecting.
Did you hit any rocks? No. Maybe wouldn't you? I was lucky, man. Lucky twice. I caught a wave out the back and by the time I turned back around there was people scattered across the rocks. Pretty bumpy coming in, but all good now.
There's absolutely no way through there. It's just rocks. Then it goes into the bogey hole, so they were gone from the start. Never seen that in 34 years of life living here. I haven't seen that done before, so it was pretty impressive.
It's the first time I rolled the thing in 5 years.
Oh man, it was a good day to do it. It's a great day to do it.
Obviously a lot of people around the coastal walk have seen it because the fire brigade, ambulance have all been called. But now it's all over. Everything's okay now.
All over, except for an uncomfortable march past Harries.
Who's the captain who signed off? He's going down to the ship.
Back at Bondi, 11-year-old Calvin's stomach pain has worsened.
It's okay, Sam. We're gonna take the pain away, all right? All right, mate. This will help, all right? You've got to breathe through it, bud. You've just got to breathe through it and try and relax.
Lifeguards administer methoxyflurane,
All right, leave it in there.
better known as the green whistle.
Just try nice and slowly, all right? Nice breaths, just as you're breathing normally.
The powerful painkiller should take effect in seconds.
All right, mate. It'll work. This will work, all right? Your body's got receptors and the pain signal has a pathway it goes through and it's just blocking those pain. Yeah.
But Calvin is only getting worse.
I know, mate, I know. Unfortunately, we just got to wait for the ambo, mate. Keep trying to breathe through that methoxy, okay? It'll be here shortly.
Normally what we would do with this type of condition is go and get further tests done. Okay? So, are you organised with all your stuff?
1, 2, 3, up.
If Calvin is suffering a ruptured appendix, he requires urgent treatment.
Up. All right. Yeah, that's good. Talk to Brendan.
In the middle and on the side.
Hopefully it's something
Paramedics must manage Calvin's pain before they move him. He needs more than the green whistle.
You ever had morphine before?
Talked about that.
No, he's never had morphine before. No, I don't.
Calvin's now endured 20 minutes of excruciating pain.
Doesn't have any history of any other medical conditions at all.
Take the pain away. Okay.
Once he's had this morphine, he'll definitely go to City Children's. We're just trying to make it as comfortable for him as we can before we move him.
By now, the strong opiate should be working.
Okay, so if it was 10 before, what's the number now? Righto, that's a 10.
Alright, listen, don't worry. It should be working. Okay.
Paramedics have nothing stronger to treat him with.
Okay, boy. Just relax, mate, alright? Now we're going to lift you on this board, okay? It's only for about 3 or 4 metres, alright? We'll get you in the truck. Okay, is everyone all right?
Yep, I'm good.
My son's a very similar age to that young boy, and I hate seeing kids in pain. It's one of the things that really gets to me. They got him on the morphine, so hopefully everything's going to be okay.
A trip to emergency will hopefully reveal the cause of Calvin's pain.
The parents were really good and they kept really calm, and that keeps everyone else around them calm, and it probably helps in the end. But when you've got significant pain like that poor little boy had, so it's nothing you really do helps.
He's the new member of the team from the wrong side of town.
New trainee Jesse Pollock grew up 10 kilometres south of Bondi. Maroubra Beach is home to controversial gang, the Bra Boys.
Growing up your whole life in Maroubra, you always want to be a Bra Boy, We're just a tight group of friends that, we've all got the same tattoo and, from the same area.
About time he's got a good job, mate. He's going well now, he's got his head down. He's doing something good for himself and that, he's saving lives. It's unreal when the boys are doing something like that.
Having narrowly avoided a jail sentence, Jesse Pollock's been given a chance to make good.
The boys have taken a pretty big chance by putting me on. Most probably some kid, that's done nippers their whole life. Most probably have nothing on their rap sheet, I don't really have a good rap sheet, but, I was just fortunate enough to, get the job, and I'm going to show and prove that, I'm one of the best, not mate the best, but, I'm going to try and be one of the best lifeguards,
It's a bold decision from head lifeguard Hoppo.
Jess was growing up at Maroubra. He's been in a bit of trouble over the years, and it was probably a bit of a risk there to take him on board. He may have been exactly the same here and took it for granted. We've given him the opportunity to come here and work with an elite group of lifeguards, and he's taken that on board, and he wants to be a part of that now. He's a part of the team, and he wants to stay there, and he knows after another year the traineeship's up, and he needs to perform to get on to be an actual lifeguard.
It's a classic summer's day. Jesse is on duty to help deal with a big crowd and a nasty rip.
Hey kids, if you're gonna swim here, don't go deep because there's a bad rip. You'll get stuck in the rip, yeah? Stay close to shore, okay?
I like the big days. I'm ready to do rescues and, I'm ready for the challenges that lifeguarding brings me,
It's exactly what we don't want, is tide dropping, swell picking up, sun coming out, and people starting to arrive in big numbers down on the beach.
The rip at third ramp is in full force.
Jesse, can you go down to third ramp, mate? Just go straight down there to third ramp.
With no quad bikes available, Jesse must run.
I think I need him to go.
Terry calls back up.
Central to Can-Am. Can you go to third ramp before you go south? Yeah, this guy's drowning, seriously drowning.
As the rip drags the man deeper, he tries anything to stay afloat.
He's got his head down. Lift your head, mate. Shit.
Jesse is first out. But now, 2 more swimmers need help. Jesse must decide who to rescue first. He paddles past the first 2.
That's it, leave him alone.
He heads out for the 3rd swimmer going under. The man is in dire straits. A life has been saved.
Jesse's got one. He's done a great job running from the tower.
The other men are helped to a sandbank by a Bondi Rescue cameraman.
You're okay. Just walk over here. You're okay. You're okay. Just walk this way. You're right. Keep coming this way, not that way, this way.
A brush with death brings mixed emotions. The three men are telecommunication contractors from India. It's their first swim at Bondi.
That guy was seriously drowning. He was just climbing the ladder the whole bit. It was like textbook drowning. Clothes, rip, deep water, fast running water. It's like you could see a plane about to crash. It's hectic. Jesse did really well then. He had to run from the tower, had to double time it down, grab the board, got out there before the guys got there with the Can-Am, so he really hustled. It was actually really impressive. It was great.
Joe, you got caught in the rip, you're doing the wrong thing, but you done a good job of staying afloat.
Thanks, buddy.
That's okay.
Yeah. You did an excellent job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Water was every time taking me inside. I was trying. Nothing was in my hand.
I saw my dad, mom, I saw my parents, I saw my grandfather. Everybody was there flashing through my mind. You know, it's just like we are going to drown and we're going to lose our life.
Almost see the God. Yeah.
We were just watching.
But this guy has done a good job. I mean, for me, he's a God.
I kind of walked down the stairs and then I just seen him drop off the bank, so I just, flew down here and, luckily I got there. I reckon if maybe another 20 seconds, he would have been, gone.
Jesse's proved his rescue skills. Now he needs to prove he has the maturity to be a member of a very different tribe. And Calvin? His excruciating pain was caused by a blocked intestine.
Hope that it never happens again.
After a night in hospital and a few days rest, he's back at Bondi and working his style. Bondi is a natural amphitheatre. Locals enjoy regular performances from their front row seats. This morning, a strange object takes centre stage.
Lifeguards, can I help you?
Well, Lifeguards, Aaron speaking.
Oh, really? Where at?
Lifeguards.
Now, you went to Ben Butler and now it's coming back towards you guys.
This morning, locals have reported a UFO.
Thank you. Bye.
Unidentified floating objects.
Yeah, UFO.
Not flying.
The theories on UFOs with Bondi Rescue have really been wide and far between.
I had a bloke call me this morning saying it was a whale caught in the shark nets.
Dead body.
Pregnant penguin.
People's imaginations really run riot, especially low light, early morning, drizzly, dark grey days. All these things have been reported this morning. It's quite spooky. Members of the staff have been hoodwinked.
Kind of looks like an escape chute off a plane.
There's only one way to solve the mystery.
Time to put an end to the rumours and find out exactly what this thing is.
Hopefully it's something interesting.
The old guard make a prudent decision. This is a job for the young guns. Max Ashford heads out.
When I was I don't even know what it might be, but I seen a shadow underneath it, so I just kind of didn't want to get too close.
There's a brief standoff.
Looks like a jumping castle.
The UFO offers no resistance.
They're just trying to, apparently it's full of water and they're just trying to bring it up. They've got it, they've got it on the ski.
Finally, the UFO is dragged off stage, but the mystery is barely clearer.
It's pretty long.
I just had the idea there was The buoy that sits in between the boat and the dock sounds, I don't know, it sounds pretty right to me. Can't think of anything else that it would be. Yeah, we get things washed up here all the time, but I've been here for a year and a bit, I've never had anything as strange as this, so the first for everything, I guess.
But now something else is being blown into Bondi, something far more sinister. A flotilla of blue bottles has landed on Bondi. In no time, Matt D is under siege in the tower.
Another serious wound for the day.
G'day, what's you got? Come on in. What are you doing, buddy?
I got stung by blue bottle.
Whereabouts? Whereabouts?
Oh, here. It's really itchy.
Yeah, just make sure there's no stinger on it.
Blue bottles inject a painful toxin that can last up to 2 hours. Lifeguards recommend treating with warm water, antiseptic spray, and a big dose of courage.
10 steps closer to being a man. If you could just put your foot in there, just give it a good wash. What's on? Here come the blueies.
Matt D puts his loudest patient right next to the quietest.
Is it starting to mellow out a bit, buddy?
The wind changes. The temperature rises. Crowds surge into the surf. But the sheer mass of people can be a danger in itself.
We've got someone in the middle of the flags on the beach.
The suspected spinal patient is in shallow water at North End. Immobilising the man is critical.
Someone grab that bodyboard.
Azza and Beardy attach a spinal collar.
That board under him, just under his hips. Do you want to get around here and try and keep it still as possible?
32-year-old Jared has no feeling in his arms or legs.
What happened?
I ran into one dude's hip.
He's just body surfing in the shallow water here and he's hit another man's hip. He looked at me with no nerving, no feeling in his arms or legs.
Jared body surfed straight into another swimmer. As luck would have it, the man is a student chiropractor and knew the importance of stabilising him.
Yeah, I was just on the boogie board and I was just walking along in the water, and then he just came over. He was catching a wave and he went straight on into my hip. Yeah, we were just holding his neck, keeping it on the boogie board, telling him not to move around or look around because he was kind of going through shock at that moment.
Okay, it's a possible spinal down on the sand at Bondi Beach.
So go and grab a rescue board and then still as possible.
Deano is acutely aware how serious the situation is. It was only last season that Deano treated Leandro. The Brazilian dancer dived headfirst into a sandbank.
Tried to go for a swim, I hit his head on the ground.
Leandro became a quadriplegic and is confined to a wheelchair.
That's really upsetting for me to see. I just kept in there basically and tried to really reassure him, and I wanted to do everything, as much as possible to give him every chance to walk again.
For Jared, there's a promising development.
Shit, yeah, I can feel my legs again.
Okay, it's all right. Do you feel your legs now?
Yeah, move them. Thought I was gone then.
Just to a bit down.
They're like all numbers still like
yeah,
this
but
shit
you still could have damage, just wait till you get to the hospital.
That's what I was trying to tell him, just to relax. He wanted to move around and just sort of like shake his neck and stuff like that to prove that he was good, but we had to sort of settle him down and just say, no, you still could have some damage even though you can move. So.
Even if Jared has regained some movement, he could still have a broken vertebra. He must remain still.
Daniel, we're just going to do a quick check on you.
But Jared struggles to contain his excitement.
I reckon I've got enough strength I can stand too now.
So it's a bit exciting or whatever.
Just
try not to move the head, Jared. Concentrate on me.
Yep.
Any pain in your shoulders, your neck at all?
Spinal patients can suffer paralysis days or weeks after the initial injury.
To my hands. No, grab my hands. Can you push down? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit like pins and needles.
And you couldn't move your legs before, Jared?
No, I kind of bobbed up like
Boy, and I looked at the dude I run into and said, help me, and I was like, nothing.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit scary what happened. We're worried.
Just letting you know the ambulance is inbound.
Copy, mate.
Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Jared's fiancée arrives with her parents. They are on holiday from Scotland.
Yeah, I've been better, babe, but that's all good. Don't stress.
We were trying to lick you in the water and we couldn't see you.
Probably because I was bobbing up and down. Oh, what a sort of thing.
Might have broke something in your spine, and if that's happened,
do you feel sick in your tummy at all?
Spinal injuries are really scary, and obviously we need to take a lot of precaution because there is a possibility that if we didn't treat him right, he could walk away and, you know, the wrong move, he could die like that, and just his vertebra could slice through his spinal cord, and that could be it. And as we saw last year, we had an awful case where the guy's in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
1, 2, 3.
The afternoon's gone rather quickly. Hopefully we can quickly get out of here before anything else happens.
Bondi's crowds present dangers in the water. They can also cause dramas on the sand. Welcome to Lost and Found.
Yes. So where did you find him?
Well, it's the Lifeguards tent up there.
What, the red and yellow one?
Yeah.
Hey, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you, mate? Hey, mister, are you 4 or 3? No?
Now that's the best haircut I've seen today. I saw a couple of dudes earlier, but I just got them okay.
Quite essential to lifeguards on the beach.
There are thousands of kids on the beach, but this is one that should stand out.
A white shirt and a mullet. Come here, mate. Hey, listen, stay with us. We're going to find your mum and dad. Yeah?
Then, on the shore,
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Did you say you had the child there?
Yeah, mate, you've got a kid here and a...
Black pair of Star Wars sort of boardies.
Star Wars black. Yep.
And a mullet.
Mate, all good.
Like big mullet?
I've got the mother right third ramp here with me. I'll send her up.
Okay, copy. Got it.
Thank you very much.
There she is. You go down and say hello to your mum, mate. She's just down there on the way. Okay. Okay, nice to meet you. Give me 5. Good boy. Off you go.
Mommy! Thank you. Well, you scared me. You scared you? You scared me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
as summer rolls on, La Nina rules. Crowds are as shy as the sun, and boredom becomes the mother of invention.
I've been looking at it for the last couple of weeks, like imagine myself like skimming on it. It's kind of like a skimboard slash surfboard slash water ski thing. I don't know. I'll probably try and get towed into a wave and just go along it.
Maxi pitches his idea to the boss.
So Hoppo, I've got this invention here. Yeah. You pull that up so you don't nose you, right? Sure. You're just cruising along. Yeah. So
you reckon you'd be able to stand up on it?
Well, yeah, and then this is where you gotta like it. Turn into a rescue device. Hold on, sir. It's all good, sir. 4 minutes. You reckon it's gonna work?
No. Yeah. Make sure you're painting this.
Not everyone is as pessimistic as Hoppo.
You could get up on something that big if you had good balance. Yeah. I've got faith in Maxi getting up.
If he's got faith, then I can do it.
But Maxi's experiment must wait. Even when it's quiet on the beach, Bondi can surprise. Today, nearby cliffs hold their own dangers.
Morning, Lifeguards. Morning.
There's been an accident in a rocky bay called the Boot.
Some of it seems like they might have fallen off the cliff.
Mate, we're still on the phone, but I can see someone around at the boot.
we thought they might have fallen off a small little ledge.
The quad bike can only go so far. Terry and Deano begin the rest of the journey on foot.
Oh, you got some gashes that's bleeding a bit.
Sounds like it's pretty major.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a visual on the other side of the boot there, Hop.
That's him, white t-shirt.
Yep.
The access is not real great around there. He's on a rock shelf, and it's sort of probably like a good 100, 150 metres, even 200 metre walk from either side to get a stretcher in there, so I don't know what they're going to do.
The first job is to figure out what happened.
How you going, guys? How you going, buddy? What was your name? I'm Terry. I'm a lifeguard here at Bondi. Will you tell me what happened?
I was down there swimming.
Yep.
And then I got,
The man says he went for a swim, then somehow suffered a knife injury.
You've got a big cut there, or a deep cut.
Yeah, that's
It's only about less than an inch. It's probably, what, the knife's gone into your leg, you think?
I would have felt on the back on the bag and the knife was there, you know?
Yeah, the guy's got a puncture wound. It's more like a stab than a slash.
Ambulance, please. New South Wales, Bondi Beach. So if you go as far as you can at Knott's Avenue, and then just pull up there, and you're going to have to walk, and we'll get a lifeguard or someone to meet you at the top.
Deano stems the bleeding.
How are you feeling, Cora?
A little better than I was
Better
before.
days?
But what caused him to stumble and fall?
I told you I was itchy.
Itchy.
It'd be itchy.
So you've had possibly an allergic reaction?
That could be it, eh?
Yeah. But that happened before you got in the water?
No, when I was in the water.
Oh, when you're in the water?
Yeah, when I was in the water, I started getting itchy, and then I sort of started to get dazed, you know, like I hallucinated something. Walked up there, and before I knew it, I was on my back.
Yeah.
And
did the guy see you fall?
Said, mate, help me, dude.
Paramedics arrive. Deano debriefs.
Hey guys, how are you? Big fella's possibly had some sort of allergic reaction after a swim, fallen over, and knife's jabbed him in the leg.
The knife itself may hold some clues.
Can't you show me that knife, mate? Without doing any damage to anything? Another one.
Have a look. Right up to there. That could have gone in a considerable distance.
Sounds like it's disorientated or he's altered his level of consciousness, and somehow he's landed on his knife. He's got a knife down here for some reason. We thought he was fishing, but he's actually a swimmer.
With the mystery partly solved, the next challenge is logistical.
He's weighing in at about 120, 130 kilos, so if he can't walk, then I don't know, they're going to have to go plan B, which probably is going to have to airlift him out.
What our major problem is at the moment is this gentleman's quite a large gentleman. We're in a really awkward spot here. It's steep, but still quite away from the ambulance.
Maxi brings a specialised stretcher used for cliff rescues.
We're down in a ravine here. We've got to try and extract the guy out. We need something with some sides so he doesn't roll off the stretcher. So we've brought the stokes that are in.
No one is looking forward to the difficult extraction. Now, even Tora is having second thoughts.
Any real pain in the leg?
No.
No.
Cool. Feels a lot better than what before anyway. You know, like when I come up here, I was like hallucinating.
He decides to risk walking. Paramedics and lifeguards monitor every step.
So yeah, he still has a pedal pulse in his foot. Blood pressure's a little bit down, but it's still, within normal range.
Exactly what happened on Bondi's precarious cliffs still remains unclear.
Yeah, I did. I tried 3 times to establish why he had a knife. Maybe it was to peel his orange or something. He was out for a nice picnic on the rocks, and it's turned out totally different to what he imagined laying in bed this morning, I guess. We got him out of there. I thought that might be a way harder extraction than it actually turned out to be.
It's always a challenge for us, the unpredictable nature of our job, and all the boys worked really well.
Days later, on a grey weekday, Maxi's inventive spirit is about to be unleashed.
Well, I'm going to go out, put my feet in here, and get Tato on the jet ski. Jesse's going to be driving.
Young blokes, they rush into everything. They rush into love, so they'll probably rush into this. He won't get it right.
But they said I won't even be able to get up, so if I get up, there's a bonus, and if I get away, that's even bigger bonus. So.
He's ready to road test his new surf flotation device.
It's a crap day, there's nothing doing. There's about 10 blokes in the tower, so it's kind of good to get out and have a bit of fun.
Yeah, Max? Don't make a fool of yourself, baby.
I've come at the right time.
But Jesse's one of the best towing guys here. He's had a lot of experience, so I'm actually excited just to get out and see if it works. There's no real pressure or anything, it's just a bit of fun. Get out there and enjoy it.
I don't know, he's sticking his bum out a lot. Oh, it's straight off. Yeah, he's as mad as a hatter, all right. He's not going to get up.
Now it's Jesse's turn.
Yeah, they just had a swap over and Jesse can't do it, no one can do it.
Not even Jesse can make Maxi's invention take off.
He's nearly better off putting 2 pair of Havianas on and trying to get up with them.
Failed. Maxi's thing's going straight in the bin.
I had hope in Maxi, but yeah, it just didn't work.
At the end of the day, it was all fun, and now we've got to get back to work.
It's a harmless experiment. But Maxi's inventive spirit hasn't been crushed. Lifeguards brace themselves for Mad Max 2. On the lazy, hazy days of summer, life runs at slow motion. Days can pass without a rescue. But the boys in blue have more than one stretch of sand to patrol. Just a kilometre south is Tamarama. Known as Glamorama, it's a beautiful beach teeming with beautiful people. But Tamarama has a split personality. It can change from sun trap to death trap.
Yeah, look, Tamarama's the most dangerous beach in Australia. You come down there and the rips are very treacherous.
Tamarama bristles with a notorious set of rocks called the Twins. Big swells and strong rips drive surfers towards them. Once caught in their grip, it's hard to escape.
This guy's screwed. Most surfers that live in the area have had a bad experience here. It doesn't matter if you're an exceptionally good surfer, pro surfer. Once you come close to these rocks, you're in trouble. Local surfer Ricky Scott, he's seen a guy drown here.
We tried to help him, but it was so rough and so treacherous. He wasn't an ocean person, and, we basically watched him die. While we were communicating with him, he panicked and he went under and he died in front of us. You can't take it for granted in here. We watched a guy die here. It's treacherous, and no one wants to get stuck in here.
Patrolling the treacherous Twins requires specialist training. Today, Bacon and new trainee Jesse learn the ropes.
If you do it wrong, you're going to die. So, just going to be smart about it and, do it that way.
Surfers have drowned here in the rocks. There's so many little nooks and crannies that people can get caught in and get their leg ropes caught around and all sorts of situations. So there's not much room for error in there.
Neither have performed a rescue here before.
From growing up surfing, you can never, ever beat the rocks.
Yeah, boys, today we're going to do a few mock rescues with using the dummy in here around this rock area. The best thing to do is jump in and get the tube around him as quick as you can.
Bacon and Jesse must retrieve a life-size dummy. The fastest way in is also the most dangerous. Timing is critical. Bacon must stop the dummy from being driven into the twins. Jesse backs up with the rescue tube.
Ready, go!
Waves push one way, backwash pushes the other. The young lifeguards struggle to keep the dummy away from the twins.
There's as much as you're panicking in there, you're just going to make sure you do it right the first time.
Yeah. Otherwise you'll end up in all sorts.
If they hit their head on a rock and they go unconscious, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. You're just going to be a dead weight.
The next challenge is to attach the rescue tube.
Wait.
Finally, they secure it.
Go! That was sweet, that.
The hard work isn't over. They must get a safe distance from the cliffs, then drag the dead weight 500 metres to the beach. Doing it for real will be far more difficult.
They had the right plan to get out just far enough. That way you can get the patient's head out into some flatter water and you're not going to cop so many waves. So.
For sure, and it's good, you know, you can talk about this all day long and get up here and show them the ropes and this and that, but until they get in the water and actually do it, then you don't realise what it's all about.
But the real test might come sooner than expected.
The severe storm is still on the move and it's threatening to cause more damage.
A new cyclonic swell charges in from the north.
Yeah, we've got a big, strong northeast swell pushing into the rocks here at Tamarama.
It's the biggest surf of the summer. The beach is closed to swimmers. For surfers, it's open season. But some misjudge the power of the ocean.
We've had a few people sort of getting washed over towards the twins, and some have been lucky enough to get a break and get out or get washed to Bronny, and others have been able to stand up.
The tide and swell have become even more treacherous. A young surfer is swept closer towards the notorious twins.
This bloke's got some duck diving to do.
The most dangerous option is to head for the rocks and attempt to climb out. That's exactly what the surfer decides to do. Whippet bolts from the tower. Then, yet another wave hits. The surfer is sucked into the twins.
Harry's here, maybe head to Tama, back him up, please.
In the churning water, a jet ski or rescue board would be useless. Whippet scrambles over the rocks with a rescue tube.
Yeah, Tama to Bronny, we've got one right on the rocks. Yeah, copy that, Whip. Kevin's going to run up onto the cliff now.
The young surfer is trapped in the jaws of the twins. He's rapidly losing strength. Whippet arrives after a barefoot scramble on barnacles and rocks. It's impossible to swim back out to safety. They must climb out before more waves hit. "17-year-old Rowie is lucky to be alive."
The bloke got up the rocks over there, but it won't be the last to be. The Arvo will be full on. We'll be doing lots of rescues around there. Won't stop.
I was freaking out for a bit when I saw that I was getting carried to the rocks, but then I kind of just realised there's nothing, like freaking out wouldn't help me in any way whatsoever. So I just kind of relaxed and really thought about what I had to do. So I was trying to get myself out. I was holding myself up with the rocks, and I was kind of like, this isn't really happening. I was kind of squished between two rocks, and I was holding myself there for a bit, and then Whippet kind of popped up out of nowhere, and he's just like, all right, I'll help you out of there, carried me out.
We've had a few people a few close calls, and luckily we got him up the rocks without it, without too much damage, and his board's in one piece and his feet are in one piece, so I guess you can get back out there if you want.
I don't know, I might just head around to Bondi.
Yeah, probably a little bit safer around there today.
Rowie licks his wounds and retreats. Not that Bondi is without its dangers. Lifeguards respond to a reported surfing injury.
One of the guys from the surf school's run up here, so he said there's a pretty deep leg cut.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. You're going to need to go to hospital. Yeah, I know. So, we might call an ambulance for you. It's probably the best thing. Yeah.
French tourist Matteo is the victim of a fin chop. Matteo's razor-sharp fins slice deep into his thigh. All lifeguards can do is dress the wound and stem the bleeding.
He didn't hit any arteries or anything, which is lucky.
Lifeguards check for nerve damage.
Right, can you move your toes for us? Just try and move, you can move your toes and everything. All right.
It's a major wound. Luke must monitor pain, shock and blood loss before paramedics arrive.
Rhino, how's it all going there? You need an ambo or anything?
20, 30 times a day, easy. You see near collisions, like you're watching it, and it just makes you cringe.
That's pain there, mate. Is it pretty bad?
Yeah.
We can give you some pain relief, like the green whistle.
Yeah.
The powerful analgesic should provide quick relief.
Yeah, in times of need, when people are in some serious pain, it really helps them out before the ambos get here. If you just breathe normally, and just breathe through that.
The green whistle soon weaves its magic.
Take two. Penthrox.
It looks like enjoy with a...
Matteo will require external and internal stitches. His escapades at Bondi will leave a lifetime scar. Back at Tamarama, the cyclonic swell still plays havoc. Lifeguards have their hands full across both beaches.
Central to jet ski, get to Tama immediately.
Beardy directs surfers away from the twins.
Hey, go that way, paddle!
It's too treacherous to use the jet ski for rescues.
He's on it, I can't get in that close.
You'll be looking at a big crowd of surfers out there after work. Everyone wants to get wet. It's summer. The arvo will be full on.
Like at this point of the tide, the ski's useless. It sucks up too much and, the reef's exposed.
Copy that, jet ski. Come back to Bondi.
Without the jet ski, Bacon and Whippet must patrol Tamarama and the twins on their own.
It's too dangerous for the ski in there today. At the moment, there's a lot of sand on the point, and so it's really sort of dumping, right onto the rocks.
Yeah, to that surfer that lost his surfboard, just swim in, mate. If you can't swim, you shouldn't be out there surfing. So just swim straight into the beach.
Yeah, the calibers of surfer down here in Tamarama. One day we might have Kelly Slater out here surfing, and the next day we've got the total opposite. As you can see, this guy, he can't even swim, so he was out surfing.
Straight in, don't try and fight the rip.
Seconds later, yet another surfer is pushed precariously close to the twins. Bacon is poised to put his training into effect.
You just had about 20 surfers almost get caught up, so I'm rock solid and ready to go.
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything is gonna be alright.
Just metres from the twins, the novice surfer is in mortal danger. It's the rescue Bacon's trained hard to perform. Whippet backs up. The surfer desperately tries to escape the cliffs. He makes no headway against the waves. The surfer is too weak to dive under the waves. Whippet gets as far as he can on the rocks, then takes the plunge. Bacon and Whippet must secure the rescue tube. The twins are just metres away. Finally, it's on. Now the task is to drag the surfer to safety in deeper water. Then 500 metres to the beach.
Yeah, it was sort of, I guess, what we've been predicting is going to happen all day. You just get a beginner surfer who comes across. We're actually running around for a guy who was like 2 waves in front of him, and then it was the same guy we sort of spotted before in a bit of, you know, he kind of snuck out and then he got cleaned up, and he just, once he got in here, it's too heavy. It was just so much water moving. It's real shallow. We just couldn't get him out, so we had to swim to Bronny.
French expat Philippe was seconds away from becoming a victim of the twins.
I don't really know what happened. Just happened really fast. Started losing my breath and then starting to hit the rocks and panicked a bit and just got lucky. So this guy thought he was just a swimmer. He told me, "You're all right, mate."
It was real like washy in there. Like we were getting pushed to the bottom, like then getting popped straight back up and washed back forward. Even like when I had a hold of him, like I was never going to let go of him. But it was really like tough trying to keep a hold of him. He's trying to get ripped from my arms.
You all right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
You're good? Where are you from?
France.
France. First time at Tamarama?
I was here yesterday. It was easy yesterday. I don't know what happened today.
Oh, yeah, the swell got about 3 times the size.
Yeah.
Finally got to do a good rescue in there. And yeah, I was stoked.
The swell drops, and the lazy, hazy days return. But lifeguards deal with a different kind of madness.
Got these 3 guys down here, rigs on, they're borderline drunk, they're just getting moved, you might want to have to pull them up.
Wrap it up. Put some goddamn pants on. Seriously. You're embarrassing yourself, your friends and your family. If you don't put your pants on, you're going to have to get off the beach.
Alcohol is banned on Bondi. So is nudity.
Oh, Biddy's just gone up for the second time to tell these guys.
They're going to do a dance for Deano.
I wouldn't be laughing, eh? I'd be quite ashamed of myself. He might have lost his pants in a dance-off. And now he's come home with a skirt. Look at him. I think he likes it.
Naked, fueled-up Irishmen who like to do headstands and tutus. I've never seen anything like it.
There's definitely a time and a place for nudity, and it's not down the beach at 12 o'clock on a Sunday, so...
But the Irish shenanigans aren't over yet. They've devised a brand new show. Move over Riverdance. This is Liver Dance.
If you're ever going to come and act like an absolute kook, this is the place to do it. Yeah, look, the human pyramid's coming up.
Hey, one more human pyramid.
Give him pyramid. I know. Wait, keep it steady. You have it. Hold. Oh, you have it.
Idiot. I'm working with amateurs.
Just a regular day in a Bondi summer.
Now try to put some pants on.
Yeah, we're yelling at him, put some pants on. Hey, put some pants on. 2-2 man's got to put his pants on.
That's why we come every day. We turn up every day just for the chance of seeing someone like that.
Put some pants on.
But the performance isn't quite over yet.
Jesus to a child. Oh, you seen George Moiga? I don't know anything. He's jumping.
He's fake.
Days later, French surfer Philippe has recovered from his near-death experience. He's come bearing gifts.
I don't know if you remember me. I got rescued here on Wednesday. Still alive. Anyway, I'm not sure where's the guy who saved me. There were a couple of them, but I just wanted to bring them a bottle of wine.
They would appreciate that for sure. On a nor'east swell, you know how you were pushed up onto the rocks? Instead of trying to come back to Tamarama Beach and fight it, go straight to Bronte.
I try to learn a bit more about the reef now. I just went to this strip course. But yeah, long way to go.
It's one of the most dangerous places to be in the whole of Australia, where you were.
Yeah, I realized I was in a pretty bad spot and something was going to happen to me.
Years ago, a boogie boarder went in there and they didn't even ever find the body. Like it's not like a scary like lifeguard tale. It's a true story.
Bondi is a kilometre-long playground for all sorts of people and all sorts of games.
What am I worried about? Dreams never mattered.
And keeping an ever-watchful eye, the playground monitors.
The last couple of days it's been all about the water. Today's all about what's going on the sand.
Saving lives comes first, but Bondi has its rules and regulations. No alcohol on the beach, no smoking, and no disruptive ball games.
We've got a Sudanese troupe. They're very talented. But the problem is football games just getting a little out of hand. They're just starting to impact on the people trying to relax on the beach. They're just getting too big.
A ball eventually hits a sunbaker, and Kerbox hits the roof.
Hey, that's it. No more. No more, mate. You've been told. That's it.
Other people can enjoy the beach too, you know.
No, mate, wrap it up.
Oh, shit.
It's all happening.
Then yet another distraction.
If you want your phone that's in the tower, please come and get it.
You are... Hey, look, why... It's going in the bin. Someone's handed us a phone and this person has rung it to try and find the phone and we're saying, come and get your phone. They're like, you're not a lifeguard, you're just a sleaze bag. Just put it back in the bag where you stole it from. It's like, well, we didn't steal it. Do you want your phone or not?
Just a little petty thing, but these are the things that tie us up and keep us off the job that we should be really doing.
Then, a mother has lost something far more important.
Where was he? Okay, just... What's he wearing?
Yeah, Bondi Central.
Relax. What's he wearing? Green clothes.
Green turban as well.
Yeah, he's missing. He's got a green turban on.
A green turban?
Yeah.
Okay.
5-year-old Harshal is somewhere in Bondi's crowd of 30,000.
Where was he last seen?
Oh, there.
How old is he?
He's nearly 6.
He's nearly 6, so he's pretty young. I'm just going to go for a drive on this buggy.
Yeah.
And if I find him, I'll radio through and bring him up, okay?
Trainee Jesse trawls the beach. Harries searches the promenade.
Whereabouts were you sitting? Whereabouts exactly? Where should I look?
There is a yellow boat.
Yeah.
Near to that one.
Okay. What, in the water?
Yeah, he was in the water.
That far out in the water?
Yeah.
The group that lost a mobile phone are about to get more than they bargained for.
You're going to apologise for being a 9-ball? That was really rude.
Corey accepts none of the girls made the call, but he's sending a message to whoever did.
Who was on the phone?
I didn't call you. That wasn't me.
Yeah, well, that was disgusting behaviour. Someone's trying to give you something back, and you want to be like that.
It was not me.
Get your phone, don't lose it again.
Then, a new distraction in the middle of the beach. Beachgoers are becoming increasingly irritated by the stage show on the sand. Then, the performance goes one step too far.
They started all getting their clothes off and running around in front of kids naked.
While topless bathing is tolerated on Bondi, strip shows aren't.
It's just the lifeguards from down at Bondi. How are you?
Corey calls police.
Are they just naked and being ratbags on the beach? I think they're going to be punted by the police very soon.
Meanwhile, the hunt continues for 5-year-old Harshal.
I'll let Harries go to the promenade and I'll go along the shoreline.
Hey, mate. Well, mate, me and H are still here on the binos.
It's now been half an hour since the mother last saw her son. Then, a report from North End.
Yeah, central to Jess. Just got another.
Yeah, Corey. Mate, I think someone's dropped the kid to one of the surfboards.
Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay. Just
He's okay.
Oh no, it's okay. Just
No, just tell me he's okay.
Yeah.
The boy's okay.
Yeah, we're just trying to find him. Okay, just sit and relax.
You don't find him.
Just sit.
Still not.
Someone's with him, but we've just got to try and find that person. Okay.
But when lifeguards get there, they discover the information was wrong. The boy's distraught father arrives.
Can you slow down and calm down?
It's all right.
A call from someone on the beach.
Where we left the bags, you are over there? I'll just come. Thank you so nice of you. I'm just coming. Please, I got your number. I'll just come in 5 minutes. Ask him to calm down.
Corey confirms the details.
All right. So he's on the sand, yeah?
Is he coming?
He's been found.
Harry's, there's a girl just rang and she's sitting with the kid on the sand and she said they're pretty much in front of the North Bondi Italian.
Jesse searches the reported location at North End. Harshal's green turban should stand out, but he's sheltering under a towel. Finally, after 40 minutes of angst.
Well, after all that, the kid was near the clothes down North Bondi. There's just a member of the public just holding him, and yeah, another positive result.
He's all good. Thanks a lot. That's okay. It's all good. To see him again, it's very happy. Yeah.
The rest of the beach is oblivious to the drama. One group especially. Police respond to the lifeguards' report. Today, it's all in the family.
Cousin Oliver. This is me, cousin. Yeah, it's good. I haven't seen my cousin for a while, so he's a very, very nice guy, I guess, until you do the wrong things.
This job is a nudity complaint. But Corey's cousin stumbles across something far more serious.
Oh, there's a bomb here.
That's not mine. That's not ours.
It's not yours, but it's in the middle of your stuff.
What stuff?
Get some idea, please. This is this bag here.
The beach party has entered a cone of silence.
Who owns the bag? You speak English? Yes. Who owns this bag here? Don't know. You own this bag? You don't own the bag.
I don't know, it's not my bag.
Well, whose bag is it?
I don't know. I just told you it's not my bag.
You're getting smart, are you?
How would I know whose bag it is?
His bag.
I actually put my stuff. What's your name?
So your stuff's in there, but you don't own it? No. So you're going to tell me who owns the bag?
I don't know who owns it. We had hits a random friend. What is it? Came to the party. What's your name?
So you put your belongings in someone's random bag and you don't know who owns it?
Because I don't have a bag, so I just put my cigarettes in there so they don't get smashed.
A girl who a short time ago was dancing wildly now appears to have fallen asleep. Others in the group keep their distance.
Well, there's a bomb here.
That's not mine.
Okay.
I think my friend the golf course officer.
Okay, so you got any identification on you?
I don't.
Police confiscate the bong and issue the group a formal order to leave the beach.
Well, the guy in the orange shorts and the guy in the white shirt, those two guys that we were speaking to, they've been given a move on for 6 hours from Bondi Beach. Okay. They've been told if they come back in 6 hours, they could be arrested. Yeah, cool. Face a fine, so if they do come back, just let us know.
Tell you what, just take a deep breath and poof, it's off again. Oh, and I thought today was going to be a little bit sort of... See, every day's different here. It's so amazing. Hopefully for the afternoon boys, they'll have a quiet afternoon.
But Bondi never lets up.
The Sudley's here. There is a God.
As the afternoon shift begins, the onshore wind picks up.
It throws the balance back in our favour. What it does is it becomes nearly impossible to sit on the beach when the southerly comes through, so they've got to just go from wherever they have emanated from. There's an umbrella.
The wind brings other dangers.
It's wrapped all around me.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hurting more and more.
Stung by blue bottles?
Yeah.
Where'd you get stung?
Maxi attends a backpacker stung in a very tender place.
It's like a string, a stinger?
Yeah, a string. It was
so it's got,
in between.
Yeah.
And I had to put it away.
Give me some spray. Sorry, it's not very often you get girl come. So, excuse me. What about the front? Any on the front? Front?
No, really, just
behind.
Yeah, here. So, but it goes away. It's a.
Huh?
But it goes away.
It'll go away. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be right.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah. We've had hundreds of blue bottle stings today, but that's about all I can do for you, man.
That's all right.
You'll live.
Lifeguards are inundated as more and more victims seek assistance.
She's in a bad way.
Their eyes are momentarily off the water when a boy sprints from Southend.
So I'll just wait.
15 to 20 minutes. Maybe he wants it.
Luke and Terry race down. Maxi backs up with a defibrillator. Lifeguards have no idea what's happened.
What's going on? We're already on the shoreline. Oh, they've already got him on the shore.
How do we miss that?
Take me back to the sweet times, the hot nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
A 13-year-old girl nearly drowned at South Bondi. Lifeguards arrive after she's been dragged from a rip.
Well, what's happened is we've been kind of dealing with blue bottles, I suppose, and everyone's kind of busy or missed something down the south corner.
Who's with this girl?
I'm with her mother.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I couldn't get out to her. They were told to stay here.
Maxi monitors her pulse. The girl is in shock and may have taken in water.
Young
Lydia here has gone for a swim. She's down here with 9 other kids, is that right? And she's got caught in this southern rip here. And like that, she's almost drowned.
My daughter was swimming with her cousins, all teenagers. Told to stay here, don't listen. She got washed out further.
Bring him up to speed. I'd like to get an ambulance to check her out.
Mate, just stand by. The chick's stable, we've got her on oxygen. She's a bit tired and a bit shocked, but I think we'll get an ambulance just to get her checked out. She's 13 years old, girl.
So we've blatantly missed the rest.
In the tower, lifeguards prioritise who to treat.
Mate, can you just go away? We've just got someone drowned and being stung by a blue bottle. Yeah, just have a shower. There's nothing you can really do about it.
Missing a rescue could prove fatal.
Maxi, is that the surfer that saved them?
Luckily, former lifeguard George was surfing nearby.
Yeah, no, because I was right now, I thought it was a resus for sure. The way she walked, you know.
She was really panicking. Yeah. I said, "You're all right, darling. Got you. You're okay." And
how far out we were?
But when I picked her up,
just in a little rip on there behind here, right?
End rock.
Lydia and her family come from Sydney's west. Living 50 kilometres from the coast, they rarely come to the beach.
You've got 10 kids here.
Yeah, because I've got their nieces and that too. They're all older.
All right, yeah. This end of the beach it's a surfing end and it's also littered with rips. We found out the hard way why we want people to swim in the flags. Okay.
Sure, right?
Thanks, mate.
Thank you so much.
You saved a life, mate. Very lucky. Yeah, cheers, mate. All the best, though. Thank you.
It's our job. It's not a good feeling. I'm not heaps stoked about it.
Lydia, the ambulance.
Usually we pride ourselves on what we see, and you know when you kind of miss something, you kind of feel shit out.
Bit of a blowout, you know. I've never actually been here, you know, when something's happened like that.
That was pretty close to drowning as I'd like to get. And if it wasn't for the surfer, I'd hate to think how that might have ended up. So, yeah, a big thank you to the board riders at Bondi for that assist.
After a night of observation, Lydia was discharged from hospital. The next day, Bondi's back to normal. Lifeguards prepare for rush hour.
It is dangerous today. We've got a nor'east swell running, so it's intensifying in this southern corner of Bondi.
Bondi attracts tourists from across the globe. Today, 40 school kids from inland China have landed on very foreign soil. It's their first time at the beach.
That group of Asian tourists, well, no, they came down. They walked straight down from where they're sitting into that rip. There's a rip here. I need everyone out of the water right now.
The message isn't getting through. In no time, there's trouble.
Come in, Deano. Bondi Central to Deano. Got 2 young Asian-looking kids drifting out on a bodyboard together, mate. They're both on the board, staying on the board, but they won't be able to get back in, buddy.
They're really panicking now, eh?
As Deano heads out, a flimsy boogie board is all that saves them from drowning.
Lay down on your belly.
Even sitting on a surfboard is a foreign experience. Then a second attempt.
Oh, they're off again. They just went off again.
Sometimes there's little sympathy from the tower.
I wonder what Deano's saying before.
Guys, can you please get back on the board, please?
Third time lucky. Now they crack their first ever wave.
I got him in, it was just getting him on the board was the problem. The paddle itself was no problem, it was just the communication, and they were pretty panicky.
I did notice one of the young boys had Superman underpants on. Superman was never a strong swimmer, he only could fly.
The group from China has now spread out across 2 rips.
That rip just started to flare up over here.
Yeah. Rip's definitely going nuts.
There's another one. Is this one of your friends being rescued now?
Then yet another boy is dragged out. Frustrated, Deano wants some help from their teachers.
Are you with these kids?
No, they are my students.
Yeah, they can't be in the water. Can you tell them? No swimming here.
So be here.
No. See the red and yellow flags?
Who's that?
It's a life and death message that's not getting through.
So the kids, they cannot go in the water here, okay? I've rescued 3 of them. Got to go up to the red and yellow flags. See the red and yellow flags?
It's hard when we get so many tourists, especially Asian. And they have no idea what we're saying, and we have no idea what they're saying, so Dean might struggle.
Yeah, I'll leave this one for you. Yeah, they're Chinese.
Maxi suggests a solution. A translation app on his smartphone.
在中移动标志，这一领域是很危险的，请你不会游泳，你太糟糕了，你考听救生员科目。
No one reacts. Perhaps the visitors are having trouble taking orders from a recorded voice. Maxi resorts to an age-old communication strategy. Pointing.
Down there, flags. Yeah, dangerous current, okay? Very, 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 very dangerous. You know, I don't pull them out often, the drawing of the sand, but they speak a little bit of English, which is good. Yeah, you understand?
But Maxi wants one more crack at finding a translator, this time with some authority.
这个地方不能游泳，如果要游泳的话，到那儿去。 Yeah, just whatever he said, move the red and yellow flag, please.
Success at last.
I reckon the go now, trying to find one in the group that speaks a bit of English, understand, to say what you want them to say and get them to say it over the megaphone.
Not done yet. Maxi wants to send the group a personal message. He finds a boy with a smattering of English.
水很冷，谢谢你来邦迪，有一个大的旅行，给我们挥手道别。
Yeah. Good? Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Very good. Bye. Bye.
Next time on Bondi Rescue, hijinks in the water ends in a scolding from the boss.
Gets me really angry and you're ready to explode.
Big trouble in big surf.
Mate, I'm stuck out here. The skis ran over the rack.
And one very happy customer.
Oh, thank you so much.